A great matchup of two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. We're here today for our third broadcast of the season. Both of these teams ready to add a victory to their record as the Steelers square off against the home team. Let's see how it plays out today as we get set for the kickoff. Bates looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Good kick, should be returnable. This one is taken by Collins. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time. First and 10.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Pass play here on first down. Throwing. Right on target to the wide receiver. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Stevens, the deep man. Hand off to the tailback. Number 52 is there on the stop at the 41.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
On the 41-yard line.
Stevens lines up behind his fullback in the eye. They give it to the halfback. Bishop comes up to make the play. Just a simple run through the middle. Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Nickelback in this time. He'll pass on first down. Pumps once. Under pressure. Rolling out to his right. Throwing. Down to his knees and makes the catch. Johnny has great touch.
Now you say, what's his strength? What does he do best? Well, you can see it right there. It's his accuracy that puts this guy on a whole nother level.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Closing in, gets the pass off. Wilkins comes up to make the play at the 30. Number 81 makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Second and 4. Ball on the 30-yard line.
All game, baby, come on. They ain't got nothing.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Stepping up, pressure with the throw, and he hits his target. Watson is there on the stop at the 22-yard line. Good read on that pass play.
They brought some extra guys to try and get some pressure, but he read it quickly. So his receiver had a step and fired a strike.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
The home team with a four-man front. With the carry, number 52 comes up to make the play at the 15-yard line. Stevens kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. And this is the 8th play of this drive. They're inside the 15. The backs are lined up in an I. Toss play to the left. Number 52 is there for the tackle at the 15.
The defense made that play stretch further than the runner wanted to make it.
Ninth play of this drive. Down inside the 15. The home. home team with a four-man front. Throws it. Incomplete. Wilkins gets to him just as the ball arrives, and he knocks it loose.
He played that well. You know, it looked like he knew exactly where that route was going.
Stewart will try to put them ahead with this field goal. The veteran connecting for the field goal. Decent drive, turning their first possession into 3 points.
And you want to get something on your first possession. They were looking for a touchdown, but the defense kind of tightened up.
Haley in to kick this one off. They'll return this one. From the 12. The offense just about ready to go as they take the field for their first possession.
They'll start the drive at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. It looks like it's going to be an interference call. The only question is against
pass interference on the defense. Number 22.
This one goes against the defender.
Both the offensive and the defensive player have a right to go for the ball there. But it looks as though the defender just decided to tackle the receiver rather than playing the pass.
Play hard and fast, baby. Set. Watch screen. Hey, let's go. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
A little misdirection. Thomas is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
So that play goes for about 6. Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. We like a package.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package.
Roy Sim. We coming to red. Watch the play.
Hand it off. Can't bring him down. Number 29 is there on the stop at the 45-yard line.
Regular. We turning it up. Defense get ready.
Gets the pass off. Jumps, and he has it.
When you're a receiver and a pass goes over your head like that, you got to get up there, pull the ball in, and tuck it in before you get hit.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
All on us, y'all. No more, fellas. All right, now.
Jennings, the lone back. Pressure coming. Throwing. Nearly intercepted. Crane was his intended target.
Intended receiver on the play. Third and 3. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Get it up. Let's go. Be fierce. Set. Let's go. Yeah, you see me.
Looking upfield. Great fake. Broken up.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Taylor was the intended receiver on that play. Bates can tie this game up if he can put it through. The kick was wide and off the mark. In a close game like this, they were willing to take a chance to pick up some points.
When you're desperate to score points, you can't afford to make bad decisions.
After the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 44-yard line. The home team line up in a 4-3.
Hey, let's go.
Hand it it off. Bishop is there on the stop at the 46.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
It's second down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
The home team with a 4-man front. Under pressure with the throw, and he makes the grab. It's usually a good call to throw it in his direction, John.
Yeah, he's got some of the best hands in the league. He'll catch just about anything he can get to. I think he's most effective when they really need to catch. Third down, things like that. That's when he really shines out there.
44-yard line.
Steps up into the pocket, throws it, broken up. Harris was the intended recipient on that short throw. Number 52 with the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. Morton sends a man in motion. He tucks it away. Number 52 is there for the tackle at the 40. Third down. They have to get it to the 34-yard line for a first. The home team line up in a 4-3. Deep throw. He made the catch. Touchdown, Steelers.
I'll tell you, the quarterback and receiver look like they've been working on that route for a long time, and it paid off there.
Stewart comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
Haley is just about ready to kick this one away.
Crane back deep to return.
This one is taken by Crane.
Kickoff return, 14 yards.
The last drive culminated with a missed field goal attempt. Let's see what happens as they take over again.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Danny. Here we go, baby. Move it up.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package.
Go make a play.
The long pass over the middle. Ooh, nearly picked off. Good effort to deflect that pass, which had big yardage written all over it.
Second and 10.
We can tell you now that the earlier injury was not a serious one. He appears to be okay, and we're being told they'll take another look at him before possibly sending him back onto the field. Hand it off to the back. Young is there for the tackle at the 41-yard line. It'll be a first down as he bowled his way forward through a couple of would-be tacklers.
He was running with extreme focus and determination because he knew how far he had to get. And he wasn't about to take a loss on the play.
41-yard line.
Do something.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Russell with a man in motion. With a counter play. Holiday comes up to make the play at the 42.
When you get penetration like that, it's very hard for the offense to get positive yardage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Rush in. Turn it up now.
Russell will work out of the shotgun.
Let's go, boys.
All kinds of time. Closing in with the pass. Incomplete. It'll be third down after they fail to complete that short attempt. Sharper returns from being injured. Russell starts out of the shotgun. Pressure with the throw. Right on target to the wide receiver. Taylor caught it short of the first down marker.
Gain on the play.
Johnson will come in now to punt it away. Collins looks like he's ready for the return. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 13-yard line. The
Deep in their own
will
territory.
Start the drive at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10.
Get it up.
Stevens, the lone back. Great fake. Gets rid of it. The 40. The receiver with a lot of open room. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Steelers.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The point after is good. Well, this is a big play offense, and there's an example right there.
That was like a ticking time bomb that had 1 second on it. Boom! Time's up.
Haley looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Back to return.
From the 11-yard line.
They're in danger of this one being over by halftime. This is where they really need to put it together and get back into this thing.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Tampa.
A little misdirection. Adams is there on the stop at the 35.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right into the end zone.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
We turning it up. Watch out. Keep moving.
For the counter play. Thomas is there for the tackle. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Jennings, the deep man. Tucks it away. Nice play fake. Rolling right. Gets the pass off. It's caught. They convert to the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Dropping back to pass on first down. Right on target to the wide receiver. Wall is there for the tackle at the 25-yard line. They get another first down here.
Well, they're not doing anything fancy, but good old-fashioned drop back and pass, and it's working.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
All right, let's go.
A little misdirection. This one will be spotted at the 22. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 17-0. Steelers.
The score is the Steelers, 17, the home team.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. Second and 6.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Only one man in the backfield on the carry. They'll spot this one at the 19-yard line. And records his third tackle of the game. Jennings paddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. If they can get it to the 15-yard line, they'll get a first down.
On the 10. I can do it, baby.
Key series here as they're in the red zone trying to stay in the game. Wall is there on the stop. They can't get the first down, but they're in field goal range. This will be a 38-yard field goal attempt. The attempt is good.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
Bates will be kicking off. This one is taken by Collins. Pushes off. The defense gave up a touchdown on the last series. Ball on their own 33.
Start the drive at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
The backs are lined up in an I. Number 86, the motion man. On the ground, spins away from the tackle. Gore is there on the stop at the 39-yard line. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Second and 4 coming up here.
On the 39-yard line.
The home team line up at a 4-3. He has room. Number 41 comes up to make the play at the 49-yard line. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
So they have first and 10 here.
49-yard line.
They tried to jump the snap count, and that'll cost him 5. So he's called for encroachment.
Yeah, he jumped early and touched an offensive player, and that forces the officials to blow the whistle.
Following the penalty, it's now first and 5.
46-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen.
They'll go from the I formation. Mort with a man in motion.
What's the hard count?
Gets the delayed handoff. Green is there on the stop at the 44-yard line.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's run, man. Let's go now.
The home team come out in a nickel package. He finds his man. Score is there for the tackle at the 44. Number 81 didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
On third down, they have to reach the 41 to convert.
Let's go, beat you. Watch out.
The home team come out in a nickel package.
Come on. All day, baby. Come on.
With the throw, it's batted away. And they'll have a fourth down now after no connection on that short pass.
On the play.
He'll try to place this inside the 10. He's waving for the fair catch.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, let's go.
It's the toss to the right. Newberry comes up to make the play at the 19. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Second and long.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
The home team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. And he can't find a way to keep possession. Well, that perfect throw is wasted, and that could have been a very big play. And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down.
Watch the ball, be smart.
Russell sends a man in motion.
We gonna take it. Watch your man.
Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. Edwards had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Johnson comes into the game for the punt. Collins back to return. From the 49-yard line.
31-yard punt. Return for a gain of 2 yards.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Everything you got. You gotta believe it. It's our day. Here we go, baby. Play football. From the start.
Dropping back to pass on first down. With the pass, almost intercepted. Number 81 was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Let's go. Danny.
The home team with a 4-man front. He gets the carry. Number 91 is there on the stop at the 42. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. To convert on this third down, they have to get it to the 37. Mort will work out of the shotgun. Pressure coming, throwing. This pass is incomplete. He's lucky he got that one off, John. The defense brought everyone on the blitz.
They just went after the quarterback, but his quick release allowed him to escape a sack.
Crane sets up, waiting for the punt. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
If they want to make this a game, they have to buckle down, avoid mistakes, and work hard to dig themselves out of this hole.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
It's on. Set. Watch each other back.
Looking for room. They'll spot this one at the 23. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Second and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Do some.
Jennings, the lone setback, and they go with the delay.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Third and 6.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Let's go. Defense, get ready.
Hand it off to the back. Wall makes the stop before the first down is reached. Jennings makes a valiant effort but can't make it to the first down marker. Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 40-yard line.
Ball on their own 40.
Start the drive at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, watch the screen.
Stevens lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
Get it going. Watch him, man.
They give it to the halfback, setting up play action. Gets the pass off. Watson comes up to make the play at the 39-yard line. Perfect spiral on that pass.
This is a guy who can make all the throws out there. He shows a nice touch in the short patterns, can thread it in there against tight coverage, and he can put some air under it when he's trying something downfield.
Will. Let's go.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Hand it off. The 30. Number 41 is there on the stop at the 23-yard line. Took the handoff and picks up a nice gain.
Yeah, that was a ramble, reminiscent of his early playing days.
So they have first and 10 here.
On the 23-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation.
Watch screen.
Hand off to the tailback. Joyce is there for the tackle at the 20-yard line.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
2-yard gain inside the red zone.
On the 20-yard line.
Clear. Let's go.
So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead. Fisher punishes the ball carrier at the 20. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
It's third down now. To convert, they have to get it to the 13.
Good shoot. 3 ball. You turning it up. Not today. It's showtime, baby.
Drops back with the throw. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Caught, but well short of the first, so they'll probably attempt a field goal here. So this will be a 39-yard field goal try. The veteran kicks it through.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Haley in to kick this one off. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 1-yard line. The defense did a great job on the last series, forcing the offense to go 3 and out. Two-minute warning coming up.
1st and 10.
Russell out of the gun.
Here we go, baby.
Steps up. He can't get away.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completions.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half.
14-yard line.
I can do it.
The Steelers come out in a dime package. Off his back foot. Drops the interception. Thomas looks to be shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team. The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. They can't get the first down on that running play, and since they're not in field goal range, we should see the punt unit. Johnson is ready to punt this one away. Collins into return. This one goes out of bounds. They're right where they'd like to be, and that's in position to change this score before the half. They're probably going to take it easy and mix it up a little. 1st and 10. The injury sustained earlier was minor, and they expect him to return to the game after a series or two. They give it to the halfback. Bishop is there on the stop.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go.
On the 26-yard line.
Keep it up. We like a person.
The home team come out in a 4-3.
Hey, watch that screen. Here I go. Come on. Check it. Let's turn it up.
Dropping back. Throwing. He finds his man. Joyce comes up to make the play at the 11-yard line. That completion will give him 200 yards passing. Thomas returns from being injured.
Let's do our thing. Deuce it. Let's go. Temple.
Last time they were down here, they settled for a field goal. Touchdown.
They had everything working on that play. The line did a good job up front. The back picked the right hole, and the defense wasn't there to make the tackle.
Stewart comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
They did everything they had to on that one, and the end result is a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
Haley is just about ready to kick this one away. From the 5-yard line. The defense forced a punt the last time after 3 plays.
23-yard line. First and 10.
Let us dictate. Keep moving.
Russell scans the defense from the gun.
Get it on.
Going to the air on first down. Gets rid of it. Dumps this one off to the right. Thomas is there on the stop at the 27.
There's only one way that they're going to be able to do something about this score. Keep throwing and getting out of bounds.
Second and long.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
You got to believe it. It's RJ.
Russell out of the gun. Gets the pass off. Pass ball's incomplete. Good call by the defense as they sent the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
Third and 11. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Get it up. Nothing.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Under pressure, stepping up, throws it. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it. Two balls thrown perfectly that they couldn't grab. Now it's fourth down.
You usually won't see two drops in a row, but it's especially bad because they haven't moved the chain.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 38-yard line.
They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Get some slot going. Hey, let's go one deep.
The home team come out in a 4-3. With the pass, the wide receiver has it. Number 86 makes the catch, but for a short gain, maybe 3 yards.
Second and 7. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Go deep. Watch this. Let's go. Let's run, man. Let's go. Fresh on. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Here we go. Watch your eyes. You can't stop me. From the start, from the start. Be careful. Come on. Hey, let's go.
So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 27-3. Steelers.
The home team. 3.
As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Haley is back and ready to put this one in the air. Nice kick and returnable. From the 2-yard line. The home team have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 25. Russell didn't exactly put on a passing clinic in that first half, and this graphic will spotlight his problem areas.
Watch the fake.
Crane, the man in motion. A little misdirection. Gathers is there for the tackle.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking. Blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
Second and 2. Ball on the 33-yard line.
It's on. Here it comes.
Out of the shotgun. Drops back. Throwing. The pass ball's incomplete.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
On the play. Third and 2. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Here we come. Deuce it, deuce it. Get it out.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
They get first down yardage on that hookup. Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
So we gonna take it. What's the hard count? Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Looking upfield. They'll go with a play fake. With the pass, and he makes the grab. Howry comes up to make the play. At the 8, they throw it and pick up a second consecutive first down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
And now they're 8 yards away from finishing this drive with a touchdown.
All right, let's go. Stay at home. Play football.
They kicked a field goal the last time they were in the red zone. Hand it off. Edwards is there for the tackle at the 3. Can't get the blocking they need, and now it'll be second down and goal. They're just 3 yards away from the end zone.
What's the run? Check it. Rush in. Here we go, baby.
Touchdown. And it's not finished yet. Good play calling there as they keep it in the quarterback's hands, and it pays off with the score. Bates comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. Big opening drive, moving down the field and putting it into the end zone.
That's excellent execution by the guys out there on offense. They looked confident, moved the ball, and found the end zone. That's a great way to start the second half.
It's on its way. From the 10-yard line.
With this kind of lead, some players might want to put it in cruise control. They better watch out, though. They haven't won this one quite yet.
Ball on their own 27.
27-yard line. First and 10.
Let us dictate. Defense, get ready.
The Steelers come out with 3 receivers tight. Watson is there for the tackle at the 30-yard line. Stevens runs it for about 3 on the counter play.
Second and 7. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
The Steelers line up in the bunch formation. He gets the carry. Bishop comes up to make the play at the 37-yard line.
Some of these guys are like a train. They lower their head, keep their legs moving, and charge straight ahead. Sometimes he'll even drag a defender 10 yards before he'll start slowing down.
Ball on their own 37.
37-yard line.
Hands it off. They're going to spot this one at the 40-yard line. He found the ball carrier there again, and that's something we've seen plenty of in this game.
Teams run in the middle about 80% of the time, and that's inside the tackles. So you have to be able to have some success doing it. This time, there was no problem getting it up in there.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Gets rid of it, and this pass is completed. Michael makes the catch, but for a short gain, maybe 3 yards. Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
The backs are lined up in an I. Toss play to the right. The back breaking free. Can't wrap it. They're going to spot this one at the 44. He makes his 8th stop on the play. Stevens fighting for yardage that time. He's able to reel off a nice gain.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
The Steelers line up in the bunch formation. With the throw, he goes up and grabs it. The 10. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Great throw and then a fabulous run that goes the distance. Stewart comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys in the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Haley in to kick this one off. Should be a return here. From the 2-yard line. Crane accelerates and takes it down to the 31. Ball on their own 31.
31-yard line. First and 10.
Only one man in the backfield. Handed off to the back. Adams is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line. Jennings runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Second and 4.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Russell starts out of the shotgun. With the pass. Johnson makes the play at the 43-yard line. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. So they have first and 10 here.
On the 43-yard line.
Keep moving. We're talking about bringing.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Turn it up now. Ain't no thing.
Hand off to the tailback. Edwards comes up to make the play at the 44-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
All right, now.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Closing in with the pass. Incomplete.
Taking shots like that will really affect his rhythm with his receivers.
Third and 9. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Lucky. Good shoot. Come on.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Drops back. Pressure. Throwing. Nearly intercepted. Jennings was the intended receiver on that play. Johnson will come in now to punt it away. Collins is the deep return man. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Hey. Play hard and fast, baby.
The home team come out in a nickel package. With the pass, Watson is there on the stop at the 45. Number 86 makes another catch to put him over the 100 mark in the game.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Let's go.
Only one man back.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Blue down, blue down.
He hands it off. Number 52 comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Gain of 2.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Yeah, it's on. I'm coming through, baby.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. Throws it. And it's complete. Wilkins makes the tackle at the 41.
When you get a completion on 2nd down, you really want to get a few more yards out of it.
2-yard gain. Third down play. They have to get it to the 35-yard line for a new first.
Let's go now. Come on.
Out of the I formation. Number 86 in motion.
Let's go. Let's go, D. Get me going.
Gets rid of it. And he's ridden out at the 15. He's looked very good all day, picking up over 300 yards through the air. They're inside the 15.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
They got it into the end zone on their last red zone drive. Bishop comes up to make the play at the 10-yard line. Stevens has just gone over the century mark. Ten yards away from the end zone.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
It's on. Do some, do some. Hey, let's go.
He tucks it away. Joyce is there on the stop at the 10. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Third down now, and the 5-yard line is where they have to reach.
Everything you got. Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go.
The home team come out in a dime package.
Turn it up now. Watch a man. Play hard and fast, baby.
Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off.
And as a defender, you don't get too many opportunities like that. When you're able to get two hands on it in your end zone, you're in the perfect position. Heck, you have to make that interception.
So this field goal try will be from 27 yards out. The attempt is good. Good kick there, and he's accounted for 9 points of the total.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. And I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Haley comes in to kick off.
Up for the kickoff. Crane back to return.
Decent kick. We should have a return from the 5. Nice move. Just about ready to get this drive started after being forced to punt on their last possession. First and 10.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Blue down, blue down.
Jennings, the lone setback, tucks it away. Smith is there for the tackle.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
4-yard gain on the play.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
From the start, from the start.
Jennings lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
We gotta have it, D. Knock it out. Hey. Stay post left. Back it up, baby. Hey.
Pressure coming with the throw. Gets his hand on it. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's go.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package.
We're talking about bringing.
Throwing. He finds his man. God, he has such a quick release. The ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
And that makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Everything you got.
They'll go from the I formation. Morris in motion.
Watch the snap down. Here we go, baby.
With a counterplay. The 40. They'll spot this one at the 37-yard line. That's his third tackle of the contest.
Here's the thing. We always say that in any long run, someone has to get a big block, and that's exactly what this is. I mean, this guy just gets run over, and he's completely knocked out of the play.
Let's go, boys. Will. They soft, man. Let us dictate. You gotta believe it. It's RJ.
Going to the air on first down. He gets there and pulls him down from behind. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
We coming to wreck.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Steelers ahead of the home team, 37-10. And we'll start the fourth quarter. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. We turning it up.
Nickelback in this time. Dropping back, throwing. Fault was his intended target.
Fault, the intended receiver on the play. Third and 15. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen.
7 defensive backs in on this one. Throws it, and it's complete. Edwards is there on the stop at the 33-yard line. Number 88 didn't get enough for the first.
9-yard gain on the play.
It's 4th down and 6 yards to go.
Here we come. Play 2 quarters. 2 quarters.
Well, if the defense can stop him one more time, they'll get it back. Howery is there for the tackle at the 31-yard line. Ball on their own 31.
At the 31-yard line. First and 10.
Defense, get ready. Yeah, let's go, baby.
The home team line up in a 4-3. With the throw.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Michaels was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Second and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
The home team with a 4-man front. The blitz is on. Down he goes.
This defense is known for their tendency to overload and bring extra men in the blitz. The center and quarterback have to make good reads before the snap, adjusting the protection to give him the time that he needs to make the throw.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here.
28-yard line.
Nickelback in this time. Mort with a man in motion. Hand it off. He was really hit hard on that play.
This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, the defender's left lying there in his back.
Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Stevens, the lone setback. Give it to the halfback. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Hold the rope.
Mort out of the gun. Michaels goes in motion.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Drops back. Gets the pass off. Almost picked off. Number 86 was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 11. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Stay deeper than the deepest. Turn over, baby. Set. Let's make a play.
Hand it off. Bishop is there for the tackle. The third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Haley comes into the game for the punt. Crane lines up deep for the punt return. He's waving for the fair catch.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. And I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Get it up. Let us dictate. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
They give it to the halfback. Number 29 is there on the stop at the 28. Jennings kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. It's second down and 3 to go.
On the 28-yard line.
Danny.
Going for the deep man. What a catch. Howery is there for the tackle at the 47.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chains, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Get some swat going. Hey, let's go.
Hand off to the tailback. Smith comes up to make the play. Jennings with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Second and 5.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Hey, stretch.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Here they come. No one near his receiver. And he steps out of bounds at the 33.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Regular. 3 shoot. We like a pack of wolves. Let's ride, man.
Fires this one deep. Gets his hand on it.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Keep it up.
Russell scans the defense from the gun.
I'm coming through, baby. I can do it, baby.
With the throw. Almost intercepted. The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again.
Intended receiver on the play.
And here's a look at each team's success on third down so far.
Not today. Let's go.
Jennings, the lone back. Throwing. It's broken up. Smith was there on the coverage.
Morris, the intended receiver on the play.
options here. They have to take a shot and go for it. Under pressure, throws it, comes in low, but he has it. Holiday is there on the stop at the 26.
The
Ball on their own
Steelers
26.
will start the drive at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
Watch each other back.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Looking to run it here. Green is there for the tackle at the
Flipping
29.
on the offense, number 61.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
One back. Play football.
They come out in a dime package. Stepping up with the throw. This one will be spotted at the 27. He has been stellar in this one. 12 tackles. The rush was on, but it's a nice gain thanks to a nice throw by Morton.
He read the blitz and he got rid of the ball very quickly. This is the kind of guy you love to have behind center. The kind of guy that won't get rattled when he feels a big rush coming.
The Steelers come out in the bunch formation. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Watson is there on the stop at the 36-yard line. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The home team come out in a 4-3. On the call. Wilkins comes up to make the play. Gain of 9 on the play.
9-yard gain on the play. Second and 1. Ball on the 46-yard line.
So we gonna take it.
Lewis, the lone back. And they go with the delay. Crosby is there on the stop at the 48. He lowers his head and powers his way to the first. Ball on their own 48.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. We're talking about Brady.
Lewis, the lone setback. He hands it off. Gore comes up to make the play at the 49. Lewis takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards.
Second and 6. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
The home team come out in a 4-3.
Let's go, boys. Hey, watch the screen.
Hand off to the tailback. What a collision. Smith is there for the tackle at the 28-yard line.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
Watch out. One back. Be careful. Check it. Let's go.
On the carry. Fisher comes up to make the play at the 25-yard line. Stevens takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on the 25-yard line. And this is the 8th play of this drive. 2-minute warning coming up.
Watch your eyes. Keep the throttle down. Let's go.
Looking for room. Crosby is there for the tackle at the 24. Stevens takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. Ball on the 24-yard line. And this is the 9th play of this drive. And we've reached the 2-minute mark. A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Gives the ball off. Great move to get free. Owen is there on the stop at the 11.
These guys that can shrug off tackles are great to have in your backfield. Some of these guys are big and they just run over the defender, while other guys wait until the defender commits, then they use a move or a juke or a spin to get out of a tackle.
Get me going. Hey. Let's go, D.
The home team with a four-man front. Receives the handoff. Watson is there for the tackle at the 8. 4-yard gain on the play. 8 is the magic number right now.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
They'll go from the I formation.
Let's do our thing. One of us gonna make a play.
With a counter play. Touchdown, Steelers. And that touchdown run gives them a lot more breathing room here in the 4th. Stewart comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. The Steelers have it all working now as they continue to expand their lead. Is back and ready to put this one in the air. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 11-yard line.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Get it up. We're talking about bring it.
Morris, the motion man.
Stay at home. Let's go.
Gets rid of it. Drops the interception. Newberry had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Second and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Out of the I formation. Dropping back, closing in. This one falls incomplete, and they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Long throw. Nearly intercepted.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
Johnson is ready to punt this one away. Collins is back to receive this kick. Oh, this is not going to be very good.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Do something. Let's go. Let's turn it up, D. Go make a play.
Hand it off. Bishop is there on the stop at the 32-yard line. Stevens handles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
With the carry, Joyce comes up to make the play at the 28-yard line. Gain of 4. Third down, and they'll have to try to get it to the 24-yard line to pick up a first down. Hand off to the tailback. Crosby is there on the stop at the 21-yard line. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
And that's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
Inside the red zone.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Come on. Strong, keep back. Here we go, baby. Here we go, baby. On the 10.
That's the end of the game. The final score is the Steelers 34-10.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.